That's right. That's right. Mental health matters. Today we're going to talk about something serious, something that I've dealt with for most of my life, and we're going to talk about mental health and mental wellness. I don't like to call these things mental illnesses because mental illnesses sound like it's not curable or you're just diseased. This is a healthy video. This is a video to spread awareness about mental health and mental health cases. You know, we're going to talk about the nitty-gritty and talk about some ways that can help you, that can, you know, help you on this journey, and just know you ain't alone. First of all, hold on. I'm wearing my Mental Health Matters shirt from Daisy LA. You see this? Let's talk about some statistics. In the United States, almost half of adults in the United States, ooh, that's a chin hair. That was a chin hair. Ooh, it's long.
That's what she said. Ha! I don't get it.
In the United States, almost half of adults experience a mental illness within their lifetime. And a lot of us don't know what it is, don't know how to approach it, don't know what to do with it, and instead we bask in it or we try to push it down. And that's the worst thing you can do. Only 41% of adults who experience this actually reached out to people, actually reached out and like, hey, you know, this is what I'm going through, this is what I want to help, this is what I want to fix. Only 41% of us. What? I was amongst that half not too so long ago. Growing up black in America, this is not something that we talk about. This is not something that we're aware about. You know, most people are just trying to get by on a daily basis or struggling to pay bills and stuff. The last thing that we think about is, oh, I'm going through this thing, I need to go reach out for help, I need to pay for therapy, I need to do this. But I'm here to tell you there's some ways you can help out on your own for free, you know. Anxiety since I was a kid. I would tell my mom about it and she just like shut me away because she didn't know what the heck I was talking about. I was a kid. Growing up as she grew up, nobody talked about it. She recently came to me and was like, you were a kid, and I didn't know what that was, so I didn't really know how to deal with it. She told me that. This is why I feel it necessary to make this conversation. As I make this video, I am finding more ways and I want to promote these things. I want to promote wellness and health. I'm learning that a lot of it is just overthinking, and it's so hard to tell yourself that when you're dealing with it. Stress, anxiety, depression, panic attacks, these are just your mind overworking itself, and I'm learning that. It's you thinking about something that you either can't control or you're overthinking about something. I just was like, this is not the way I'm supposed to be living my life. This is not healthy. This is not good for anyone, not for the people around me, not for myself. I can't continue on this journey of self-love and self-care and promoting these things while I'm going through this and I'm feeling lost myself. I don't even know what to do myself. So that's when I reached out for help. I went to my doctor and I told her what was up, and she was like, girl, you should probably try therapy. What? If you're in a household who holds these things very taboo, you know you've been avoiding therapy. Therapy is good for people who need an outlet, who need to let things out. It's good for everyone. Everyone can benefit from therapy. She told me to try a therapist through my general health, and if you have the most general medical insurance, you know, they don't really care about you. I'm sick of it. And since I got that general, they were like, oh, well, you know, unless it's an emergency, you're gonna have to be put on a wait list for like a month or two, and then we'll call you back, and then we'll see if you're eligible for our services. How am I supposed to help myself if y'all don't answer? So I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm not about to sit around and wait a month or 2 months to try this out. I don't even know if I like it, and I gotta sit here and wait. Like, I'm going through this point in my life now. What if it gets worse? What if You know, I don't know how to get out of it, and they want me to sit here and wait for them to call me back. So after waiting for them, that's how I found online therapy. Cute, right? I figured everything else is online, and I'm so happy that I tried it. It's been cool, you know. You do have to pay out of pocket, but if you're someone trying to better your health and better your wellness, it's well worth it. It's nice to have someone who's dedicated to listen to you and who's dedicated in that field to maybe suggest some things. It's not healthy to rant out your problems, all of your problems, to like a friend or your parents or your siblings. You know, that can help, but they don't have to deal with that. They have their own stuff going on, which is why I like online therapy, but it's their job to listen to you, whereas just talking to a friend or someone and letting out all your problems, now they have to deal with that. That's not good. There's Talkspace, which I have yet to try. I did test it out. It was cool. I really liked it. And then there's BetterHelp. And I tried BetterHelp because it was just a cheaper option, a more affordable option for me at the time. And both of these companies do have like financial aid. So if you're in a pickle, you don't have that much money, they do have services where the prices can be lowered. So I would definitely say check it out. But right now I'm with BetterHelp, and it's just so refreshing to live my life and also have a place where I can let it out if I need to. If I'm having a stressful day and I don't want to keep it all bottled inside like I normally do, I can go on my app. They have an app as well. I can go on the app and like send a message to my therapist. Or there's even packages where you can do weekly videos if you want to video chat with your therapist. There's many different packages I would definitely recommend. And on their website, they also have a place for journaling. I use that so much. So much. When I say so much, I do. If I'm having a day where I just need to let it out and I don't necessarily feel like telling my therapist everything, I'll just write it in the journal. And yeah, it's been so nice. But there's that option. And then another option I found helpful for me for relieving stress and panic is meditation, which, yes, everybody says meditate. As someone who is not going to do something unless it's easily accessible to me, honestly, like if I gotta go to YouTube and find a new video to meditate on, I'm probably not gonna do it. Tried this app called Insight Timer, and I've had this on my phone for a while, but I've been reaching for this at least 3 or 4 times a week when I'm just feeling like I want a morning meditation, or if I'm having panic and stress, I'll go to this app. Or if I want to do like manifestation meditation, I'll go to this app. This app has different categories and different times, so basically there's no excuse for you to not meditate. It's easily accessible. It has different time options, so you can squeeze in a meditation whatever time that you have. And there's so many different options to choose from. And it's just all in one app. It's all in one source, okay? It's easy to reach for and grab if you need, you know, a little de-stressor. I'm obviously gonna say yoga. Yoga is very helpful. It's really made a difference. Just having that time to breathe and to focus on nothing else and what my body is doing is really nice. So yes, I may sound cliche. I think the main focus on bettering your mental health is to take time to breathe, okay? Whether it's meditation, yoga, you're just taking time to pause in your day and think about things that's happening, because this all stems from overthinking. As I said before, overthinking will cause all this stuff, and finding a healthy way to let out when you do have stressful days. I'm not saying that, oh, you're gonna start yoga and meditation, every day it's gonna be amazing. No, life it has ups and downs. So it's also important for you to have a healthy way to deal with those things and to not bottle it up inside, because when it's bottled up inside, that's when the issues come. Another way to deal with mental health issues is to Eliminate stressors in your life, whether they be big stressors or small stressors. Like if you have a job that just stresses you out so much, don't stay there. I don't care if the money is good. Okay, obviously it's not my life, but the money is not worth it. Your mental well-being is not worth it. Nothing is worth your health. So if something's really stressing you out, eliminate it, whether it be a job, a relationship, a thing, a situation, a person. Just let it go, as big or little as it is. I'm gonna tell y'all something. Y'all might laugh at me, but one of my stressors, one of my big things was deodorant. I had to switch my deodorants because it was causing me so much stress. I decided to, go the natural route, try an aluminum-free deodorant. So here I am, testing out 3, 4, 5 different deodorants. None of them worked. Had me smelling all day. I was just so self-conscious about my smell that it stressed me out. I didn't want to wear new clothes. My clothes would stink when I came home. So I'm like, you know what? No. I'm not adding more stress to my life. I'm not going to keep spending $14 on a deodorant that does not work. And for me to be smelling like a whole locker room every day. No, so I switched back, and I have been so grateful to myself just for that little thing. So stress is stress, baby girl. If it's not bringing you joy, let it go, okay? As I'm on this journey of mental wellness, I'd like to share it with you guys, and if you guys have any tips, please leave it down in the comments below. And if you guys are going through any struggles or anything, let's talk about it. It's really comforting to know that you're not the only person. Thank you guys for watching my video. I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure you give a thumbs up if you did enjoy it, and hit that subscribe button to see me again whenever I decide to post again. And I really appreciate everyone being here. You mean the world and more. You guys are so loyal and awesome, and I'm so grateful to have you and call you guys my subscribers. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Atavia. Thank you guys for watching. Until next time, bye.